Hi everyone. There are so many myths out there about diet, nutrition, bodybuilding, muscle building, especially for vegetarians. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, people always tell you to eat eggs or meat or drink milk. Otherwise, they say that your bones will crack if you're lifting weight or you won't build your body well. But we have today someone with us who has busted all these myths and who has become India's first vegan international bodybuilder, Dr. Ashwath. He has so many accolades under his name. So he is Mr. Galaxy 2024. Last year he won a bronze in Mr. India. He was also awarded World's Best Natural Athlete title. And there are so many titles under his belt that the list can go on. He is the founder and co-founder of a lot of health initiatives as well. He is a distinguished figure in the field of health and fitness. Dr. Ashwath, I have read your story. I know the challenges you were facing initially when you were working night shifts. Your sleep pattern was erratic. You were practically getting no sun, and
Yes.
then eventually to lose weight and to for a weight loss and for a flatter tummy, your friend suggested that you should join a gym, and that's how sort of your health transformation started. So I think that
Yes.
was the starting point. So can you tell us a bit about that, how it went about, especially the challenges, the kind of challenges that you were facing being a vegetarian, then eventually you went on being a vegan, and also any advice that you want to give to people who are working night shifts, how can they take care of themselves?
Yeah, certainly. I'm glad that you heard my story somewhere. So that's when it started, right? So there was this when I initially went, I was into night shift. So my shift was 10:30 in the night PM to morning 7:30. So it's like entire night I used to spend in front of computers, right way back. And when I went to the gym just to reduce some fat around, belly fat around, so trainers there they told me you need to take some protein powders or eat this many eggs a day, eat this much boiled chicken, which I was not convinced also because I come from a background where the meat is forbidden, right? So, but I was perplexed. Like, what do I do now? So this doesn't allow, but my trainer insists me to do to achieve. They saw to cut down on this. So that's was the question: should I take this up or not? Since I did on nutrition or fitness, right? So in also remember in fitness industry when you talk about weight loss, it's always fat loss, right? When you talk about weight gain, it's always muscle gain. So we should specify. Weight has so many components. It has water, it has muscle, it has fat, right? So we should always quantify. So that's when my journey started, and then I got to know more about nutrition. I digged into the nutrition aspects. So why not without this? Because I consulted with so many trainers and colleagues or the gym. Everybody had the same thought process. Yes, this is true. Meat equals muscles. How many can relate? Anywhere you go, they tell, okay, you have muscles. Okay, that's meat equals muscle. You want to good muscle? You want to have dashboard apps? Yes, meat or some supplements or protein powders. So I just wanted to break this because nowhere I could see in social media or live, nowhere I could see where a person can naturally build a good physique, his desired physique, and with plant-based or with vegetarian food without supplements. So I could not see. So that's when I thought, let me take this initiative and let me try on myself because I don't want to convince people. I don't want to tell to the world. Let me try first time on myself. And that really worked out well. So whatever you told, it's just small achievements which I've done being plant-based. This is just to tell the world that absolutely with plant-based, with vegetarian, you can have a very good desired body and you can scale up your fitness levels.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting how you just talked about the protein supplements, protein powders, because that's the first thing. most trainers recommend whenever you join a gym, they will ask you either to eat X amount of eggs or take a protein supplement or something. And of late, there has been some awareness about not taking excess protein for its health implications or choosing plant-based proteins as well. So this is, I think, one of the biggest concerns that people who are gym goers they have, that how will we get my protein? Any take on that?
Right. See, when we talk about this very big word called protein, right? So they've hyped this word called protein in people's mind. It is one of the overrated word in the world, if you ask me, is protein, right? Because we don't have to calculate or think about it so much. It's just a building blocks of the body, and you have amino acids.
Right.
Protein breakdown into, if you take the protein structure, molecular structure, it is amino acids, right? You have 20 amino acids, like 9 are essential, 13 are non-essential, which is created by the body. 9 are non-essential means you have to supply from the external source, right? So plant has all 9 essential amino acids. There is no doubt about it. Because if it didn't have, so I would have not achieved this kind of muscles, or I would have not competed at the international stage, or rather, forget about competed, not even qualified, right, to talk here. So it's a pure myth that milk has calcium, meat has protein. Maybe it has or not. I'm not here to debate on that. But what I am here to debate on, even plant-based, even our traditional dal or traditional sprouts has this. The peanuts, it could be all the legumes has all the essential amino acids. The proof you ask, I am the proof.
Absolutely. So basically, a varied plant-based diet where you're eating all the protein plant-based supplement. Sorry, not the supplements, the proteins, grains, legumes,
Yes.
beans, and everything. If it is varied, you are eating it in balance, then you can have all your protein requirements met.
Absolutely.
I saw one of your interviews where you were saying, when we are going about building muscles, so muscle is it's 70% water. I think somewhere you
Yeah,
said
the
that.
composition of
Yeah.
muscle. One should understand the composition of muscle. First of all, people don't know what is it contains. Just eating meat. See, for example, let me ask you all, right? How many people you know who eat meat, eggs, go to gym? How much muscles have you seen on their body, right? It's not
Yeah.
about just going to gym and eating supplements and eating meat or drinking milk. It doesn't work that way, right? So there is a balance of for all these things. It has to be balanced, as you told. Not just eating XYZ and going to gym every day doesn't give you muscles. Understand the composition of muscles, structure of the muscles, what is it contains, right? How many people know 70% of the muscle is water? How many of you
Water.
know? We
I
think
don't
it's
think
protein,
there is no awareness. Yeah. We think
right?
it's all protein.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is where the trends in fitness industry comes. How do you think it is today? What do most trainers focus on, but they should be focusing on otherwise, the things that you mentioned. What should be the key focus area when you're trying to stay fit?
You should always fitness as this four aspect. I call four pillars of health. Okay. Remember, it's called earn. See, we earn money, right? We work, we earn. That's why we call earn. So same way, health or fitness should be earned. What is this EARN? E is exercise. A is the attitude, the positive attitude. R is rest, how you give your body rest. N is nutrition. So anybody's fitness or health is balanced within these four pillars. So either of the pillar is broken, you can't balance out, right? All these four are very, very important, right? Nowadays, people have this fast food mind, right? Like how fast food restaurants instantly we get, like that people tell, I know because I've been in the industry for over a decade. I've been a trainer myself. So I know how people come. Okay, in 2 months I have a wedding. I want this kind of abs. In 3 months I have a shoot. I want to go build big good muscles. So give me what it takes. I can spend this much amount. Give me the quick solution. So people go into all these things, right? They just take anabolics, they take HGH, growth hormones, right? A lot of
Yeah.
unwanted fat burners, caffeine, creatines, LRT.
These
There are
weight
so
loss
many to this.
pills
Yeah,
these
it's a
days,
$13
it's
billion
the
dollar
trend.
industry. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Supplement is a $13 billion industry. It's a very huge market, and it's not so easy. You pop a pill and you get a dream body next day morning. No, it doesn't work. Patient consist. I call 3D effect. I call my body as 3D effect. Means determination, right? You should have determination, dedication, and discipline. These three aspects you should have, right? So obviously you'll be achieved, not instantly, but definitely.
So people, you earn it. There are four pillars.
Yes.
You eat, attitude. Sorry, E is for eat.
Eat, exercise.
Attitude.
E is for
Sorry,
exercise.
exercise,
Very important.
attitude.
Attitude. You should not crib or you should not think. You should have that patience. You should tell your
Yeah,
mind, yes, I'll achieve. That is attitude, right? R is
patience.
rest, how you sleep,
Rest.
what kind of rest you give to your body. And N is nutrition. What kind of nutrition, what do you put? You are what you eat. So these are the
Absolutely.
four
And then
pillars.
you have this 3D body, like you said.
Yeah. 3D effect, I call, right?
3D effect.
Dedication, determination, discipline.
Great. This sounds so great. So maybe these should be the four pillars we all should aspire for, and the fitness industry should also focus on these. So then we can bring about this change. And like you mentioned, so you agree that it's not necessary to take so many supplements and to spend so much money on these exotic foods or
No,
equipment. I mean, of course, equipment is important to a certain extent, but
it should not
or
necessarily
yeah,
not.
not
Yeah.
necessarily. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
not necessarily. Supplement is like, how do I say? See, if you have a hair fall,
Hmm.
just adding, putting some, changing your shampoo or using a lot of conditioner doesn't fix. It has to come from internal. Like you have pot,
Correct.
right, where your leaves are dried. There is no point of putting the water on top of the leaves.
Right,
You
right.
have to put the water or manure to the roots. It has to sprout like this and supply the nutrients to the leaves so then it blooms. So similar way, it has to come from inside. Taking supplements, maybe I could say 2 to 3% it pushes.
Hmm.
Provided your 98% will lie on these four pillars, then you take 2 3% supplement. That is whom I recommend. If you are an athlete, if you are a national level athlete, you are a state level athlete, you have some
Okay,
performance to boost that.
okay,
Yes, it pushes. But absolutely for general population, I never recommend. Neither I take.
okay. So it comes from inside nutrition
Yes.
and other things also. Like you are a yoga expert, you have a PhD in yoga. So how has yoga helped in achieving what you have achieved?
Yeah, yoga. See, what I'm there today, it's all because of yoga, right? So very much gratitude to the Lord or to our ancient sages like Patanjali Maharshi who has bought this yoga. Whatever I have achieved without supplements or with plant-based, it's because of yogic knowledge. Because that has helped me a lot. I'll give you a couple of examples how it has helped. Uh, I know how the anatomy works with respect to yoga. And for example, let's take fitness industry. When you do leg workout, right? Leg workout is one of the most challenging workout everybody knows. And you have that soreness for next 2 3 days or couple of days, right? So for that, how to do warm up? What kind of asanas you need to do when you are cooling down your body so that you'll never have soreness.
Hmm.
So for example, you're doing chest press. What kind of asana you need to do to have that blood circulation flowing to enhance your performance? This is what I call as
Oh,
real supplement. The real supplement
yeah.
is you should know. See, when in people at gym I see they come, they just lift and they go. They have not done proper warm up. They don't know what is cool down, right? They don't know when to stretch. People, as soon as they come, they
Hmm.
stretch. That's not the case. We should stretch always at the last. First is warm up,
Yeah.
last is stretch and breathing. So pranayama, if you talk about in yoga, pranayama, So it has helped me a lot. See, what is endurance? Why people are not able to lift more weight? Say, for example, I can chest press for probably 86. 2 days back, I did 86 kg. How can I do? The lung should support, my heart should support. How to increase the lung capacity? As soon as you go, spend 3-4 minutes on breathing or increasing the lung capacity. How many of you know our
Okay.
lung size is 5.9 liters, right? So how much do we actually fill? 450 ml. That's called shallow breathing. So you should know what is the anatomy of the lungs. So if you have deep knowledge on yoga, as soon as you go, you deep breathly. There are certain techniques where you increase the lung capacity. Then go and hit the gym. Then you see the performance. Today you are lifting 5 kg, tomorrow you can lift 10 kg with the same kind of endurance. Your lung capacity is increased, your oxygen level is increased, more and more blood circulation. So these are certain secrets. And when I told about rest also, so imagine you can make a note of this. This is very interesting. So in yogic textbook, it has mentioned sleep is divided into three parts, right? 9 p.m. to 12 p.m., 12 midnight 12 to 3 a.m., 3 to 6. 9 to 12, whatever you sleep for 1 hour equals 2 hours of sleep. 12 to 3, whatever you sleep, 1 hour equals 1 hour of sleep. 3 to 6, whatever you sleep, 1 hour equals half an hour sleep. After 6, whatever you sleep is zero. Now you calculate how many hours you are sleeping. That's what I meant rest. So for example, you are sleeping at 12, you are waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning. You can't tell I'm sleeping for 10 hours. No, that's not right. So it's ideally 3 plus 1.5, 4.5 hours of sleep you're giving, which is not ideal for the body. So these are the secrets which I've learned in yoga.
This is interesting how you have integrated yoga, asana, breathing exercises into the pre-workout and post-workout routine, which
Yes,
is,
absolutely.
I don't think many people do or
Yeah, no,
any
no.
of us do. Usually,
I do
yeah,
shavasana at the end of the workout. How many of you are doing shavasana in the gym at end of the workout,
yeah,
which is very, very essential to get that heart rate, heart rhythm to the normal state? I've not
that
seen
cooling
anyone.
down.
Yes, I've not
Yeah.
seen. Just they do, just run away, right? So these are very small, small aspects which we need to integrate our ancient like knowledge to the modern techniques I've integrated. So that's where I was able to achieve all these things. My goal is to spread this knowledge so that everybody can learn this and follow and get their desired fitness body.
This is interesting. So, how in today's era we are seeing so many young people are facing these health challenges which were never heard of, like heart issues,
Yeah,
or even if they are going after fitness, but still they're not that fit. What is going wrong? Why are they facing, or even lung problems, kidney
yeah,
problems, liver problems? People in their
absolutely.
30s, 20s, they are facing these challenges. What
Yeah.
is going wrong? What do you think? Where are we going wrong?
Most of the heart issues, if you see, this is happening in the fitness industry, in the gym. So people blame it. It is on the gym. It's not on the gym. It is with that respective person, right? So why do we take pre-workouts? When I say pre-workouts, people take caffeine, people take creatines, people take a lot of PCAAs, or you have a lot of brands called pre-workouts, which enhances, they claim as enhances performance. Yes, of course it enhances performance. How it works it, for example, caffeine you take, how it works, it stimulates, right? It triggers the brain. So for example, you have 5 heart attacks. So please carefully listen. Why heart attacks? I'll clearly tell you. A lot of youngsters. So the body has a limited capacity. So as I told, the lung capacity is, so for example, 60%. So I will be able to work out for 60 minutes. That's my endurance level, right?
Okay.
So I'm working out for 60 minutes. After 15 minutes, I feel okay, I'm done for the day. There is no more energy. What is energy means? Again, there is no glucose in the bloodstream. It's all burned out. The glycogen it went to the muscles. We did a lot of workouts, and the glycogen is depleted. So that is tired. Okay, I'm tired now. It's time to rest. Go eat something. So that's what body tells, right? So 15 minutes, 10 minutes stretching and cool down, then. But when you take caffeine, although your heart rate, although your lung capacity is for 50 minutes, you're done, but the caffeine stimulates. You think that your brain thinks that he still has 30 minutes of energy, but your
Mhm.
body doesn't. have, right? It fakes. I call these pre-workouts or caffeine as fake energy. It's a pseudo energy, right? So brain, it tells the brain, caffeine tells the brain, still I have energy, still I have energy. So 50 minutes your heart is done, but still you're working out for 30 more minutes. Eventually your heart will give up. If not
Mm.
instantly, eventually it will give up. So all these pre-workouts, it's called pseudo faking. You're faking your body and working out. And the
Oh,
end
okay.
result is, you can see a lot of events which is happening, right? You should listen to your body. You should talk to your body. You should know when you should rest. So that is the reason I don't recommend you to eat also before going to gym. Empty stomach is the best way to empty stomach. So just water. Water is
Okay.
the best thing,
Okay.
best
So that,
pre-workout in the world. Or else
yeah.
you fake pseudo. Your brain doesn't know. Although your body is rested, your brain will tell, I have caffeine, push, push, push. Eventually
Yeah.
your heart will give up.
Yeah, I never thought it about it like this in this way, This is interesting, very insightful. These pre-workouts function like this on
Yeah.
our body. So basically, we need to tap into our body's wisdom, listen to
Yes.
our body, and do as much as we can.
Yes. Show me any pre-workout which doesn't have caffeine. There is no supplement which doesn't have caffeine. They have a lot of EPA, ephedra, aspirin. They have a lot of stuffs which all stimulates fake energy.
Yeah, yeah. They're just fooling your body, basically.
Yes, it's fooling your body. And you think, okay, I'm lifting more. See, I'm doing for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, still I'm so strong. But that's not the ideal case.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting. Any message do you want to give to people who are vegetarians or vegans and they want to be like you, or they want not just maybe it's difficult to be like you for everybody, but they want to build muscle or strength or they want to lose fat. How
It's easy.
any
It's not
advice to
difficult.
them?
It's not very challenging to be like me. I'm not superhuman. It's just ordinary. I just imbibe the knowledge, whatever I've collected. On if you can go and see my Instagram videos, there is one tab called food medicine. I've just put everything what I eat. Okay, simple food I eat. Okay, there is no calculating on calories, this much protein, this much. No, I don't go by all these things. Keep it simple, keep it clean, home food, cooked food, right? Keep it as light as possible. I follow based on elements. Like yoga, if you talk, Ayurveda comes, right? So I follow elements. Morning is air element, afternoon is fire element, evening is water element. So based on this, I plan my diet and I take simple and I work out regularly. My regime, as I told, exercise is must and attitude is very strong, right? And rest is good. So as I told you, I calculate and ensure I go to bed early. I rise before the sunrise. So there are a lot of benefits. And of course, nutrition. So these
Of
four
course.
pillars, if you follow, it's very easy. Just remember on you can anybody can follow. And of course, plant-based, there are hundred and thousands of evidence I can give you, scientific evidence why plant-based is 100 times better than animal. Show me one animal protein which has fiber. Just name. Can you name? Take any animal protein which has fiber. Absolutely zero fiber. But body needs 35 to 40 gram of fiber. How do you supply? It is only
Yeah,
in the plant-based. So that's why
only plants.
constipation is called mother of all diseases. Why? Because lack of fiber. Laxative is the most sold drug in the world. How many of you know? Just go on Google. The most sold drug in the world is laxatives. People take, they're not able to get it out. Why? Because lack of fiber. They eat milk, eggs, animal protein, zero fiber. So very
Zero
simple to
fiber, yeah,
follow.
absolutely.
Close to the nature, be close to the nature, eat simple, have a good mindset, rest well, think good about others. That's all is required. Not a very complex thing as you see. Be disciplined. Again, determine, discipline, right? So these three Ds you follow.
So you call this the 3D,
3D, yes.
three dimensions
Yes.
of fitness.
Yes, definitely. Anything for
Interesting.
that matter, any goal, your personal goal, your professional goal, just three things. It stands on these three things, right? You should have discipline in that. You should have determined. You should have determination. Yes, and obviously you should have dedication. Yes, come what may, I'll not break. I have to reach to that
Absolutely.
destination, right?
Yes, to achieve anything in life, basically.
Yes.
Interesting. It's so good to have you with us today, and thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
all this knowledge with us. If anybody has any questions, you can please type in here. And if you want to learn more with Dr. Ashwath, we have this exclusive 3-day program starting from tomorrow with him. It's a live program, and you learn everything about nutrition, yoga, and how he has integrated yoga into fitness and veganism as well. How on a plant-based diet you can stay fit, plant-based proteins, plant-based nutrition. You'll learn everything about what to eat, what not to eat, the lifestyle changes you want to make, and your fitness regime. It is going to be complete overhaul, and it is going to be so insightful for you. You can watch the
Mm.
recording of this live session as well on our handle if you have missed any. And if you want to join this program, DM us, or there will be a link of to join the program in our bio. Please do that. If you have any
Yes.
questions, do let us know.
And
Thank you
certainly
so much.
plant-based
Yes.
is very cheap, economical, right? Because
Yeah.
whatever you're eating, you are just removing, you're not adding anything. So you are spending X amount, now it will be X minus. So you are saving. So take out all the animal product, you are saving. There is
It's
no addition.
economical. You don't
It's
need to spend
yes,
a lot of money on it as well. It is completely natural. And he will also tell you how to tap into your body's wisdom, listen to your body, and be fit for life. So
yes, be
do
free.
join us
As
from tomorrow for this live program as
absolutely.
well. It's a 3-day
Yeah,
live.
please join. It's naturopathy. In naturopathy, absolutely zero supplements, zero medicines. So what we teach is what is there in your kitchen, using that how to build a desired physique. So I don't think so anybody would speak in this manner or teach in this manner. So whatever is there in the kitchen, we take that and we
Yeah, so
manifest your dream
local,
body.
completely local,
Local,
home cooked,
local, seasonal,
seasonal.
regional, economical.
Yeah,
So again, four aspects.
basically fitness simplified for you, for
Yes, yes,
everybody.
very
You
simple.
don't need
It's
to
very
spend a
simple.
lot of money on
Yeah.
it.
No need to spend on the very big coaches, or there are a lot of coaches. I know to India's top coaches. End of the day, they
Who,
give one dabba.
who best
Right.
can, better than him? He himself is India's first vegan
Yeah.
international bodybuilder.
And
Of course, he's the best coach. So people do join us tomorrow.
to add
Thank you
on,
so much.
I am competing. I got an invite from UIFFB to compete in World Championships, which is happening in Thailand in November. Right, I am the first Indian vegan bodybuilder to qualify in that. It's a world championship where
Okay.
16 countries will be participating.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, I'm one of
Best of
the
luck.
athlete, and I'm the only vegan athlete from India.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes,
That
thank
is
you so
great.
much. See you all tomorrow.
Yes, see you all of
Any
you
questions?
tomorrow. Do DM us if you want to join this live workshop, which is starting from tomorrow. And the link is also there in our description. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Ashwath. Thank you for joining us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.